Wedding day betrayal. I was halfway through my vows, staring into the eyes of the man I thought I knew better than anyone, when the church doors slammed open. His ex, the one he swore was ancient history, marched right down the aisle, eyes locked on us. She didn't hesitate, she blurted out that she was pregnant, and the baby was his. My hands started shaking so badly I almost dropped my vows, but what knocked the air out of me was how he just stood there, watching. Then, without saying a word, he nodded. Like he was confirming to the whole room that, yeah, it was true. People gasped. His mother started crying. I couldn't move. I felt every single eye on me, waiting to see if I'd run, scream, or hit him. Part of me wanted to tear off my dress and throw the bouquet at his face, but I just stood frozen. He finally spoke, not to me, but to her, asking if she was sure she wanted to do this here, now. She just shrugged, like she was picking a fight on the street, not detonating my whole life. He looked at me then, almost apologetic, but there was something else in his eyes. Relief. That's when my stomach dropped. I realized he'd been waiting for this, almost hoping someone else would pull the pin so he wouldn't have to. All the late nights at work, the sudden trips, the way he flinched every time I mentioned her name, it all clicked. The weeks leading up to the wedding, he'd been distant, edgy. I thought it was just stress, or cold feet, but now it felt like I'd been living in someone else's story, just waiting for the real plot to reveal itself. I wanted answers, but all I got were whispers from the guests and the silent, smug satisfaction on her face. He tried to reach for my hand, but I pulled away, stepping back from both of them. The priest was asking if we should continue, but I couldn't hear anything over the rush in my ears. In that moment, I saw the truth. I was more afraid of starting over alone than I was of marrying a liar. That was the real betrayal. I wasn't just angry at him, I was furious with myself for ignoring every red flag, for loving someone who didn't even have the guts to end things before it exploded. I turned around, walked out of my own wedding, and for the first time, felt something close to freedom.